You're looking at a live picture of this backyard that we were in yesterday. Now I can tell you this backyard has significantly shifted since we were live about 24 hours ago. So I'm going to show you around, but the backyard, which was once flat, this is where we were yesterday, but just beyond has completely dropped out. As you can see, the backyard shifting on both sides. You can see the neighbors are now completely cut. So it's cut right at the concrete right here, but the hillside here continues to slide. We were looking through that fence yesterday. That fence has since fallen over, but you can see multiple cracks starting to form here in the backyard of one of these homes on the 19,700 block of Terri Drive. But you can see their wall now completely shattered. They were able to get that tree that we saw yesterday cut, but you can see how much that trunk has spread since we looked at it about 24 hours ago. Now I can tell you, it's only been a day since we first took a look at this yesterday when we were live in the backyard, and now you can see just how much damage continues to take place here in that backyard. I want to show you, that's the edge of the concrete right there that we were walking along yesterday, but the area that we were exploring during that Facebook Live has since completely dropped. That tree trunk once again splitting in half, but we were looking at it yesterday. It was about split maybe about 3 inches. Now you can see it's about 2 to 3 feet. But cracks continue to form. But their biggest worry right now is not only the homes here on Terri Drive, but the homes just behind this house here in the Trestles neighborhood. That's one of their other worries, is that this hillside may slide into those homes. And so neighbors have boarded up some of their windows, they're boarding up their doors, and they're preparing for the worst as what we call a ticking time bomb continues to slide from this home once again on the 19,700 block of Terri Drive here in Canyon Country. But I can tell you, significant damage taking place here, significant movement and shifting in the land here. And you can see as this ultra saturated soil continues to be weighed down by that rain that we saw in the last couple of days, it continues to slide and shift. We're looking through the inside of a home here, and they saw some of the fractures taking place in their walls, some panels popping off their walls. And so you're seeing really an all-out land failure here. And as this land continues to sink, it sank about 3 to 4 to possibly 5 feet since we looked at it yesterday. And that was about 48 hours after this all began. Now, 24 hours later, this has significantly shifted and continues to move. That fence was once connected, no longer connected, has fallen over and basically moved about another 3 to 4 feet away from where it once was. So this land continuing to shift north once again into that Trestles community just below. You can see those homes over there, but you can also see they have prepared to start boarding up that house, their windows and doors to protect it. But their wall and their fence it looks like it is actually moving, and that fence just below has shifted toward that house. It is completely mangled. So you're seeing a massive land shift that goes across about 3 backyards here once again on the 19,700 block of Terri Drive. But some significant shifting just on the other side of this wall. But you can see this cut continues to grow. And as we were looking at it yesterday, we were talking about some smaller shifts, about 1/2 foot. And now we're seeing this fence continuing to move. And we just heard some more rocks and soil dropping into this, I want to say, this cut in the grass. But I can tell you their backyard was flat. If you saw the video we just posted about an hour ago, that was when we were talking to them yesterday. You see some of the footage that we got yesterday shows some of the small splits. It shows their palm tree that was splitting in half. But I can show you that is where that palm tree was. They got it cut down just a little while ago, but it split about 3 to 4 inches yesterday. It's now about 1 to 2 feet, split in half. And so it was once tied to this tree to keep it from falling on the house. But you can see the pipes starting to come out of the soil and lift up out of the soil, the PVC pipes for their sprinkler system, starting to basically just connect the 2 pieces. But that really gives you some testimony as to how much this has split and how much this has spread apart and how quickly this continues to shift. So for those of you who have just joined us, this is a live look at a backyard on the 19,700 block of Terri Drive. The same backyard we were in yesterday, just about 24 hours ago. And you can see the difference today, very apparent, as this land continues to shift. Ultra saturated soil from our recent rains continues to be weighed down by that fresh water. It's now shifting toward homes just behind these homes in the Trestles neighborhood off of Soledad Canyon Road. That's the roadway you see off to the north of where we're standing right now, the top of your screen. But these homes now being boarded up, people coming out of their homes to look at their backyards, their fences now pushed up and over So you're seeing a significant shift in the soil in the last 24 hours, and it's starting to move very quickly. Considering the first 48 hours saw some different shifts in the soil, saw the tree starting to spread apart, saw the fence starting to spread apart, and some cracks now beginning to form inside the house, but also some panels popping off the walls. But that's going to do it for us here live on the 19,700 block of Terri Drive. This is Austin Dave.